Even though this is a great website, I think the only thing it lacks is a little bit of consistency in terms of a heading section, if that's what I was going for. But we are in the wild and wonderful world of the 2020s, and so I'm not too worried about this. This is a good travel blog website. In fact, excellent. Exit to WordPress, because we need to go and create the Contact Us page. Go back to Pages, select Add Page. And this is the last page. Contact, schedule, and edit and Breakdance. This one I'll build out with pre-made templates very quickly. The first thing we'll do is bring in a page title at the top with a section. Bring in a background, any of the images. Choose a nice little image for you. Give it an overlay so it's not too bright. And we reduce the opacity. And a heading. This is a heading 1. We just change the color, typography, color, put it on Pearl, white. And the contents is Contact Me. Below this, we bring in everything that we need. And this is where I am inclined, especially when it comes to contact pages, to go and use pre-made sections. Let's do something a little bit different. Click on Add, go to Library. It opens to Samba because that's the one that we used last time. You are not limited to that. From the drop-down, there are fancy sections, element demos, but then there are these ones for complete sites. And the complete sites, very nicely, if we choose this one, Lights of Love, will also have categories on the left. So this is clearly an engagement wedding site, but we can look here for the Contact Us section, click on it, and just see what they had done. Okay, so at Euro, they have address, phone, and email, get in touch. Looks nice. And then here, write to us for a quote. So I guess these are people that host. And this is a nice section, as well as this one here at the bottom. And I love to do this. I like to go and look at other completed sites. Yes, travel trip. And then we look again for the contact section. So nice rounded corners. Fill out the form below to reach us and ask questions. Why not go with this one? And it's got a great image. And there's send message. The only thing that you need to keep in mind is that we are not using these kind of corners across our site. So for consistency, we'll remove that. But even this subscribe one here at the bottom is different to the one that we've been using, but I really like it. Choices. So many choices. First thing I'll do is then go, and this is a huge section apparently. Okay, this is an entire section. Let's go ahead and add it to the page and see what it does. And it brings it in by our formatting, but very, very nicely done. When making changes, for example, let's say this dual heading here at the top, and you want to know what has changed here, then you just click here on Modified, and you can see everything. Drop us a line if you have any questions or regarding our destination plans. They have 2 dual headings here, so you can style it out differently. I don't think we need this. I'm going to remove it just like that, and then there's some lorem ipsum text here. And for these things like our address, I'm not sure you want to put in Lisa's address. People will show up at her house with proposals, and I don't think that's a good idea. But you'll adjust this according to what you have going there. For the image, let's just go ahead and change the borders, take away the radius. I took it away, but the radius is still there. That's interesting. Borders, image, width 100%. Let's switch out the image to one with Lisa. Let's use this one again. Oh, okay. Interesting. I guess it's because it's a placeholder image. That's why I did that. But in this case, we want the image to grow a little bit. So what we'll do is go to Image, and for the height, put it on 600 pixels. And then we need to go to Object Fit and select Cover to make sure it looks nice. Fill out the form below to reach me and ask questions. And this again is a dual heading. Very strangely why they did that. Okay, there is a reason for how they used it. I will just bring in a normal heading. Reach me. and set up the form. Send the message. All you do here is you set up the form. With this, it's probably already ready for responsiveness on tablets and mobile devices, so very little you have to do there. And guess what? We are going to repeat those global blocks below. I'll just make sure nothing is selected. I'll click here in the structure panel on the right at the bottom, and I'll go for global block. And then, of course, the global block drops in and we choose my latest photos. And then below that, we bring in another global block. And this one, we say subscribe. I recall when we were, let me go to add library. There was a nice subscribe section here. See, this is a footer section, very nice. This is ideal to add into your footer area, this whole thing here, and just switch out all the content. Okay. Into your email here, follow me on travel, sign up for my monthly newsletter. Great stuff. And this is how you create a contact me page as swiftly as Bob can open a beer.